gone by. This time around, we're returned to 1987 and the opening round clash between Collingwood and Sydney at Victoria Park. Lee Matthews had taken over the reins at Collingwood a few weeks into 1986, the Magpies finishing that season in 6th position after missing the finals on percentage. They entered 1987 full of confidence, the Magpie Army keen to put years of off-field turmoil and instability behind them by starting to build an on-field unit capable of growing into a genuine contender. The Pies were hopeful that a group of talented youngsters would start to come through at senior level with names like Gavin Brown, Gavin Krasiska and Mick McGuan set to debut alongside interstate recruits such as Craig Starcevich, Grant Fialke and Michael Christian. Tommy Hafey's Sydney had undergone a major rebuilding program themselves 12 months earlier with a bold recruiting raid netting them the likes of Gerard Healy, Merv Nagel, David Bolton, Bernard Toohey and the man who went on to win the Brownlow medal in his first season in the Harbour City, Greg Williams. The rejuvenated Swans finished 1986 in 2nd position before bowing out of the September action in straight sets. They entered 1987 as one of the premiership favourites and headed to Victoria Park in the opening round, determined to repeat their success there against the Pies from the previous year. They scraped home by a point that day, almost leading to a riot after the final siren as a frustrated home crowd vented their anger at the umpires and police. Just over 17,000 were at Victoria Park for this season opener, and we join them now for the first bounce. It's Collingwood and Sydney from round 1 of 1987.
I haven't picked up any at this stage.
Huge roar from the Victoria Park gathering, naturally behind the black and whites of the Magpies. It will be James Manson to do the rucking for them against Ironmonger. Manson got half a tap to it. It's a glue pot there in the centre. Shaw in on it quickly, but the free kick will go the way of the Swans. First positive possession to the Swans, and it's from the centre. Tony Morwood gets the ball forward. Mark Spilt, Collingwood. Repelled, but only as far as Murphy for the Swans.
Murphy through the centre, a long kick towards centre half forward. A high ball, umpires seen a free kick, Kappa being held. A bad kick by Kappa. Is it long enough? It's punched away by the Collingwood defence. Was it over the line? It was. It's a goal. It's picked up by Murphy to Browning, and Browning's kick towards centre half forward is a long one. A spiral putt. Kappa in front. He can't control it. Now on the bottom of the pack. The flick out goes to Bradbury. Bradbury's caught. The ball at centre half forward, and Bradbury penalised for holding the ball.
Yeah, he was a bit unlucky there. He slipped as he was about to be tackled. He didn't make an effort to really get rid of the ball. I think it was a free kick to Kappa.
Third kick for Kappa, showing plenty of desperation, and the pass is found right. Kappa judged it to a nicety. The first shot for goal of the match, as has Wright. 3 straight goals, the Swans, and Collingwood have yet to trouble the scorer. 12.5 minutes in, and Kappa, some determined work there to win himself a free kick and finished it off with a pass to Wright.
A free kick against Collingwood. Too many men in the centre square, and Ironmonger will take the kick and put the Swans back into attack. High flyer. Kappa's marked it, kicked it quickly, goes up towards full forward, offline, and a behind the Swans. The Swans 3-1. 19. Lead Collingwood yet to score. We're 13 minutes into the first quarter.
I think Kappa should have steadied there and gone back for his kick. It seemed to be a clean mark.
Christian, not quite to the square. Williams keeps the ball in front of him. He's won the free kick for a trip. Oh, in fact, it's gone the way of Collingwood. So
Lockman with the ball, kicking at centre half back, decides to go long towards centre half forward. Cloak! Good mark by David Cloak. In front, the big man, very hard to move. Kicks it in the direction of Taylor and Carter. At the back! Oh, what a mark! It's Dennis Banks! A screamer! Great 35 metres out. Directly in front. Second mark for Dennis Banks. And surely Collingwood, well, must at least bring up a score. And for their sake, they badly need a goal. 15 minutes in. The Swans 3 goals, 1, and Collingwood still to score. Goal umpire moves across slightly, and unfortunately Banks has missed. Collingwood 1 behind. The Swans 3 goals 1.
Little reminiscent of that Banks mark of the year a few seasons back. Likes to get the run in. As Carter puts it in for the Swans. Mark in front to Banks. Further out this time, 55 metres, he squares it. Howard, new player for Collingwood, plays on now. Taylor, BT the crowd call. Gets some good shepherding. Umpire will have to do some work. 35 metres out from goal. Collingwood are behind. Trail the Swans 3-1, 18 points down. The Magpies played 15 and a half minutes.
Play by Cloak, gets the ball out towards centre-half forward. No one can control it. Browning interfered with and will receive the free kick at half-back for the Swans. The Swans perhaps receiving a little bit more of the favour of the umpires. The handball goes wide to Bolton. Bolton high towards wing. Mark taken by Williams. Plays on. Oh, puts Holden under enormous pressure. His handball goes up towards centre-half forward. Bays onto the left foot. A lovely looking kick as Bays to half forward. And Kappa, 50 metres out, takes the mark in front of Christian. And maybe the Pies may have to make a move there. Kappa's 5th kick. And we're only halfway through the first quarter. Playing on the inexperienced Christian. One of Collingwood's many new players in their first match. Kappa, a long kick, it's offline. 1 behind. The Swans 3-2-20, lead Collingwood 1 behind, and 16 minutes have elapsed of the first quarter.
What about that delivery of Bays there on the left foot? Geez, a fantastic kick. That gave Christian no chance whatsoever to cut it off and made it very easy for Kappa.
Christian straight down the middle. Ironmonger favoured here for the Swans. Got it knocked away by Starkovich. Williams, the handball. Nagel. Oh, Lux of Fortune. Stevie Wright again. Similar position to which he kicked that goal after Kappa passed to him. 4th kick for Wright. So far, he and Kappa have done all the scoring. Not a difficult assignment for him. 30 metres out. But the angle affects him, so a behind to Wright. His personal tally 1-1. Kappa's 2-2. That against the Magpies 1 behind.
Collingwood's tactics kicking out from behind, so straight up the centre. No mark taken. Williams picks up the crumbs. Beautiful kick by Williams. Mitchell all alone at half forward, between half forward and full forward. And Barry Mitchell a chance to kick a goal for the Swans. Comes in. It's a nice looking kick by Mitchell. It's gone straight through the centre. And the Swans register their 4th goal. They're 4-3-27. And they lead Collingwood 1 behind 1 point. 18 minutes into the first quarter.
Howard can't get boot to it. He's being held all the while. Brown's handball over the top. Lockman. Searching handball. Finds Turner on the shore. Adams the target. Seo gets in there with him. It's Adams who flicks it out cleverly. Manson's flick just comes unstuck. Carroll intercepts. Browning off the left boot. But Kappa's leading in the race. Christian again 2 or 3 metres behind him. Kappa steadies. No one within 10 metres. Kappa goals. Quarters underway. Cloak is into the ruck. Wins the tap, but it's straight to right. Swans immediately into attack. And the new man at fullback has done it well first up. Kraziska. And he has moved on to Kappa. Christian seems to be at centre-half back.
Good kick by Kraziska into the centre where Brown takes the mark. Another new player for Collingwood. He's at centre-half back. Plays on quickly. Kicks it long towards centre-half forward. The Pies under pressure. Punched away. Stevie Wright at the bottom of the pack. Hand pass to Dennis Carroll. Carroll out wide. Finds Murphy. Murphy in the clear. Kicks it towards half forward. And Swan players on their own all over the place. This looks like Henwood at half forward for the Swans. A long ball into the pocket. High flyers want it. Kappa at the back takes the mark. He seems unbeatable.
He's got his tail up at the moment. There it is again, a great mark, Kappa. He's got a great pair of hands, and when his confidence is up, there's no one who can stop him, really. Here's his 8th kick, shooting for goal now. Right through the middle. Tight angle, great goal, Kappa.
So Warwick Kappa, superb. 4 goals, 2, his personal tally. And we're only a minute into the second quarter. Take a rest, Robbo, you've done it well. Ball to half forward. All Collingwood. Oh, he didn't really attack it there. Chance now for Henwood. He's got a 5-metre break. Gets some shepherding from right. Not a bad snap. The new boy's done it. No, on the line. A very timely interception.
It looks like a handy play, Henwood.
And Chrysalakis was right there.
Kick in. Francisca finds Turner at half back for Collingwood. Turner looking in towards the centre. Browning's got the sit. Taps it on well. Healy, shoot for goal. A long one. Kappa again.
He's kicking for goal now. What's he done with it? Right through the middle. No problems with Kappa in that area. 5 goals to Kappa now, and he's really been the difference. Collingwood haven't got a forward line. Kappa is the forward line for the Swans.
Left side, then goes to his right side. Ooh, tackle. A legitimate one, says the umpire.
Well, I don't know about that. I think that's the easiest way out for the umpire. But anyway, he's decided to give the free kick to Collingwood. And they come clear towards half-back. 3-on-1. Ironmonger right over the top of Felke. Williams ducks his head. He should be penalised. Yes, that's a fair enough one. And Tony Shaw will take the free kick at half-back. Williams penalised 15 metres for not giving the ball up. Perhaps another 15 metres. The Brownlow medalist of 1986, or co-Brownlow medalist, penalised twice. Tony Shaw goes on with it, kicks it towards half-forward. And in that marking duel, the umpire, Sauls, has detected a free kick to Brian Taylor. Taylor will take a long kick to score. He's going for the short pass, looking for Banks. It's over the top. Roberts, through comes Collingwood. They can't control it. It's kicked off the ground out towards half forward. Chance for Williams. First to the ball was Howard. Over the top to Banks. Banks taps it on to Tony Shaw. Back to Howard. Howard on the left foot. Kicks it quickly towards half forward. The mark taken there. A good one for Collingwood by CO. A good strong mark in front of the pack under lots of pressure.
Yeah, great mark, CO. He kept his eyes on the ball right through. 6 marks to CO. He's been one of Collingwood's few good players. Here we see it again. He received a lot of attention from Ironmonger and really did it well in the end.
Well, you can almost hear the relief from 20-odd thousand Magpie supporters as CO brings up their first goal of the match.
And Grant Felke for the Magpies.
Taylor, front position. Over the top, Ironmonger knocks it away. CO tackled well by Carroll. Swung back inboard by Adams. And a timely mark taken by Murphy. And there's no stopping him from a fullback. Holden. They're away. Healy, centre wing for the Swans. He has Bolton running through in the middle. Over the top to that player. Bolton's got 20 metres from 65 out. Kappa up. Brilliant mark! Caps it off with goal number 6. Just got it. But 6 for Warwick Kappa, and we're only halfway, not even that, through the second quarter. It's been a superb start to the new season from the Swan spearhead.
Yes, the move of the new player, what's his name, Crosiska, onto Kappa hasn't been successful at all, and
be hard to beat that mark, though.
Yeah, well, at this stage, you know, even Gafer's a player who plays very close on the back line, and he sort of worries the forwards out of it.
Bounces the ball back in the centre. David Cloak doing the ruck work for the Pies. It's ineffective, but here's the handball that's effective. Williams out towards the wing. Murphy crashes his way through, does it well. He's awarded a free kick at half forward. Poor tackle by Howard. And David Murphy, bit of an unsung hero is this young fellow, playing on the wing and doing it well. A long kick, a very long ball into the forward line. Kappa! What a screamer by Warwick Kappa. And he struts his stuff at Victoria Park in the first match of the season. Already kicked 6. Watch this. Oof. Every picture tells a story. Mark number 7 coming up for goal number 7. And the Swans are annihilating the Pies. His 10th kick, 7 goals, 2. And the Swans lead at the 12-minute mark. The Swans are 9-7, 61, Collingwood 1-2-8.
By Howlett restarts. Cloak, it's a tap but sharked by Williams. The handball effective as usual. Carroll's high kick. Going back under it, Howard was very brave. Knocked to ground by Henwood. Here's Murphy. Bolton can handball again to Healy. Will shoot instead. And goal. Magical stuff from the Sydney Swans.
Ironmonger, the big bearded Swan ruckman, opposed by Cloak. Collingwood can't seem to get any system going out of the centre. This time it's the Swans again, break clear. Turner takes the mark, plays on, gives it to Tony Shaw. Tackled by Bolton. Ball runs free. Howard, long hand pass to Cloak, and Cloak will come clear. Decides on the hand pass to Brown on centre wing. Brown kicks it towards centre half forward. Taylor behind, can't mark. Play on, says the umpire. Now Taylor takes possession, but his man gets in the road. Here's a hand pass, out wide. Starčević, goals for Collingwood. Boy, was that a long time coming.
Coming in is Bayes. Snap! Yes! What a goal! Mark Bayes' opportunism and supreme skill brings up the 11th goal for the Sydney Swans in a second quarter onslaught. It's really leaving the Magpies reeling. Bolton leaves it for Morwood. He gets some good shepherding by Bayes. Mitchell, 45 metres, goes through a gap that wasn't there or was closed pretty quickly. And it's finally through Turner and Cloak to the centre with Shaw.
Shaw, hand pass over the top to Lockman. Collingwood look a bit of a threat here. Lockman kicks into the pocket, and the mark will be taken there by Banks. Banks comes in and punts for goal, straight over the goal umpire's head. And a badly needed goal for Collingwood. 3-2-20, the Magpies, and the Swans 11-8-74. And the Swans are out of trouble. Neagle plays on, kicks it towards the wing area. In front, no mark taken. Oh, brilliant hand pass by Morwood as he fell over. Found Browning. Browning's long kick towards full forward. It's at the back. Kappa tackled well by Brown. Wright picks up the crumbs and kicks. Another goal for the Swans. And they're all over the place, the Swans players, as Kappa interferes with Brown. Wright comes in and remonstrates with Brown, but the score is still on the board. Second goal to Stevie Wright.
So far in this term, 7 goals added by the Swans. We're into time on. Williams. Handball out to Murphy. He's been an inspiration, as has Jared Healy. Mitchell can go back to Healy. 75 metres, onto Bolton. Running loose on half forward, Bolton. Carbon copy of his effort of 10 minutes or so back. Bolton, his second goal, and the 8th of the term for the Sydney Swans. Starčević. Good height, but roved by Neagle. Morwood kept it in front of him. He's got plenty of support. Browning has as well. Bolton in the muddy middle. Taps it out to Williams. Williams has 3 men to handball. It's a glorious handball from centre half forward. The shot from Roberts. A goal.
Another easy goal. Very easy goal to the Swans.
That running goal to Ian Roberts giving Sydney their 9th for the quarter. The Swans demolishing the Magpies in front of their home crowd with a club record second term against Collingwood. And Tommy Havey's boys didn't let up after half-time either. Sydney pulling out to a 95-point lead at the last change before ultimately cruising to an emphatic 91-point win, their biggest ever